we've ever offered in a 15-inch touchscreen from HP. And if you love HP, what about a great printer? It doesn't even look like a printer. Where are the big buttons? Where's that big ugly screen? Guess what? You don't have to worry about that. This is very sleek. It's very modern. There are no buttons because you're actually going to be controlling everything from your smartphone app. It's a brand new design. It comes with all the ink cartridges. You get the black ink cartridge, you get the Tricolor cartridge. It also comes with 2 months of HP Instant Ink. It prints, it copies, it scans, it does it all, and it does it wirelessly. In fact, you could print something from anywhere in the world. Imagine that. So if you're gonna complete your home office, jump on and do this today. It's also on 5 Flex Pay because everything's on 5 Flex Pay until midnight tonight. Aaron, let's talk about the HP Envy all-in-one printer. It's very limited, I will say that. So this is not gonna last the day. This one you need to order tonight.
Yeah, I think we'll probably get one full airing, which is the airing that we're gonna have right now. It is, first of all, simply the sleekest, most beautiful printer. I've been selling HP printers for a long time, but people are incredibly brand loyal to HP printers because they're just such high quality. This one is a work of art. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do here just to get us going, I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to press print. Yeah, and I'm going to print a full size. So it'll probably take maybe 3 minutes. That's an estimate. I'm going to print a full 8.5 by 11 so you can see the quality of the printing on this is absolutely out of this world. And one of the things to note about the printer is it is 100% wireless, so you can print from any device in the world that can send an email. If you have an iPhone, if you have an Android phone, if you have a Microsoft phone, any device can print to this printer. One of the nice things about that is maybe your, not just phones, of course, maybe your wife uses a Mac, maybe you just picked up the new Today Special. Maybe your kids use a Chromebook. You probably have various devices and tablets. Maybe somebody uses an iPad. Doesn't matter what device you use, anybody can print to the printer. That's one thing. The next thing, we're including starter inks with this. So when you think about it, if it were time for you to go buy a new computer right now, how much would you spend on, excuse me, not a new computer, if it were time for you to buy ink for your printer right now, how much would you spend on ink for the dinosaur printer that you have at home, right? The printer that you don't love. Probably a fair portion of what you're spending, maybe half of what you're spending tonight. We're including starter inks, which give you about 100 full color prints or about 250 black and white prints. Now, in addition to the, yeah, thank you. I'm holding up the boxes as reference, but the cartridges that Sarah is showing you right now, those are exactly what you get. That's your starter black and that's your starter color cartridge. On top of that, this is probably the most important thing about this printer. This is an HP Instant Ink compatible printer. What does that mean? It means you'll never go to the store to buy ink again, and it means your printer will never run out of ink. Now, how in the world can I look you dead in the face and say that, right? Well, here's how. HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement service that saves you up to half off on HP Original Ink. Your printer orders ink so you'll always have it. So your printer, using the internet, is all by itself in contact with kind of HP Central. So when it gets low on ink, you don't have to do anything. Ink cartridges just show up at your door. It's a monthly plan. The plan we recommend that most people use is $4.99. It's the one in the middle. It's $4.99 for 100 pages per month. That's really easy math. That means the pictures that I'm about to show you and the prints that I'm about to show you cost 5 pennies per page. That's my little guy. That's a 5-penny print. This is someone I don't know. That's a 5-penny print. This is not my kid either. That's a 5-penny print. So the point is, every single one of these, 5 pennies, 5 pennies. Sarah, how much do you think this one costs?
5 cents.
Yeah, there you go. And then
right.
this one right here. I know you have a dog.
I catch on quick.
It's good. I just wanted to make sure you're listening.
Is that your cat? That's the most important question.
It's not my cat either, but it's a 5-penny print of a full 8.5 by 11. So you never have to worry about, oh, should I print this out color? Should I print this out full page? It's 5 pennies. Of course you should print it color. It costs you almost nothing. And you never have to worry about going to the store to buy ink again. Ink comes to you automatically. This is an all-in-one. So it is copy, scan. This one's almost done. It is copy, scan, and print. And again, universally from any device that can send an email.
And this is not my dog. But I would take
dog,
it.
Though.
I take in any dog, so that wouldn't be a new member of my family. But you're right. You know what I hate about printing at home? Because let's face it, how many of us guilty of using the office printer for some personal items on occasion? Well, guess what? A lot of us are not going to the office anymore, so you can't use the office printer for some of your personal items. We need a really good printer at home. And one of the most frustrating things is being in the middle of a project and all of a sudden you're out of ink. And you've got 20 more pages, or the kids are doing their homework, or they're doing little presentations, or maybe they need to print off a test, or maybe they need to fill out a form and sign it and send it back to school. Now you can have everything that you need for the home office, for the school, for the kids learning. And I will tell you, the fact that you never have to shop for ink again is such an incredible value. And I'll tell you why, because it automatically senses when you're running out of ink. It's the smartest printer you will ever own. It actually knows how many pages you're printing on average a month, and then it automatically orders you the printer cartridges before you run out. So you don't all of a sudden get that big alert on your computer, I'm running out of ink, and maybe it's midnight and the store is closed and your presentation's due the next day. So I love everything about HP Instant Ink. In the long run, this will save you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's really the most incredible value when it comes to ink. And that's really where they get you. Sure, you can find a printer out there for $89 or $69 maybe, but what they don't tell you is how expensive the ink is over the long run. So that's why it's better just to get a great printer with HP ink up front. You're gonna be thrilled. We don't have a lot of these, by the way. In fact, let me find out how many of these we have remaining. This might be our only full presentation. So we only have about 1,400 left. So that's not gonna last as long as our computers are. And if you did pick up one of the brand new HP laptops, look at how beautiful this is. Imagine having this new laptop next to a new printer in your home office, because now we're investing in that home office. We might be there a while. And whether or not you go to work occasionally, or whether you're there a few days a week, or whether you're working entirely from home, you need everything that you need. And this does everything, right, Aaron? It does the printing, it does the copy, it does the scanning. Tell us how we can print wirelessly from anywhere. Okay. I love that feature.
I will do. I'll show you quickly, just because I want you to see what a live print. That's the kind of quality print that you're talking about. I took that with my phone tonight. You know, that was Max running around at this little outdoor restaurant place around the corner. That's the kind of pictures that you get with your phone and your at-home printer. You just don't need professional equipment anymore. Wireless printing, as you saw popped up over there from your desktop, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. You can download the HP Smart app. That's the easiest way to print and to scan. But you know what else? This has its own email address. So if you're out to dinner with someone, and someone takes a picture, you go, I like that. You don't have to email it to you anymore. Just say, email that to Aaron at hpeprint.com. When you get home, it will be printed and waiting for you already. All they have to do is email to your email address. It comes with its own email address, and then you can set up what they call a vanity email, Aaron at HPEprint or what have you. The other thing you might be wondering is, how in the world do you make a copy? There aren't any buttons on it. Well, this is really cool. And you know what? It's going to be a little hard for me to show you. I don't know if we can move the bottom graphics.
Show it in here?
Well, so maybe. Oh, no, right there. Just keep that shot, and you guys will be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, guys. If you come back to mine, you'll definitely be able to see. Okay, so when I open this up, do you see what just happened over here on the left? See how all these lit? These buttons that weren't lit before, the graphic just popped in over them. But that's okay. When I open this up, and I pop something in here, there we go, I'm gonna put it just like that. These buttons light for you. So now, if I press that button, if I wanna do 1 copy or 2 copies or 3 copies, I can choose. 1's enough for me, so I press that button, now this is starting a print. So there's no dimension to them, but the buttons are lighted, and when you open the lid, the buttons light for you, and then you can do multiple copies, or you can do 1 copy, you can do scans that way. You can also do scans using the HP app. Oh, this is something really cool called self-healing Wi-Fi in it. What that means basically is it just stays connected better to your Wi-Fi network. And 2 other ways that you can connect, because you asked me to talk about connection, Sarah. One is Wi-Fi Direct. So even if you don't have Wi-Fi in your house, this has kind of its own Wi-Fi in it. You can use if you opened up your phone settings, you would see as one of the networks, this creates its own Wi-Fi direct. And it's also Bluetooth, so you can connect via Bluetooth as well. Again, you don't have to be in the same room. You could be traveling 1,000 miles away, and if you want to print something at your home, it's as simple as emailing it to whatever email address your printer has, so aaron@hpeprint.com. One of the nice things about that, and I want to be real clear about it, at this time in our history, a lot of people are feeling very alone and very isolated. My folks, my mom and dad, who I haven't been able to see since January, they're not quite 80 yet, but they're in their late 70s. They have 7 kids, 21 grandkids all across the country. Mom and dad have an HP ePrint printer like this. So what that means is all of us can send our pictures to them whenever we want. And they're real pictures. It's not something digital. It's not something mom sees on her phone or on the computer. It's a picture that prints out of her printer. So when she walks by, she can say, oh, so this is what Aaron and his family did today. Or, oh, so this is what Mark and his family did today. Having HP ePrint built into the printer is a wonderful way to stay connected in times when we can't physically be near each other.
I love that idea that your printer has an email address. So you can send those fun pictures right to your mom or right to your sister or right to dad or send one to the kids. If you would love this printer, it might be our only presentation. They are going very quickly. It is here today on 5 FlexPay. Everything is on 5 FlexPay. That means interest-free monthly payments. A nice addition to complete the purchase of your brand new Today's Special. By the way, I'm holding the Sage. It also comes in jasmine blue and gold, and of course the beautiful rose gold as well as a silver. We'll have a full presentation of our beautiful HP laptop Today's Special in just a couple moments, so don't go away. Let me share a few comments on our Facebook page in our final seconds. Kara said she ordered the Sage and she's hoping it's going to hold up through her 2 years of law school, and she's always low on memory. Fingers crossed. I think she's going to be set up perfectly for law school and many, many years to come. This is a really robust, incredible Today's Special, so that's available for you. Thank you, Kara. And there's so many fun reasons to pick up a great printer to complete your home office experience. Wonderful time to shop is right now. We're going to bring this to you with the ink cartridges included and 2 months of free HP ink, and then you get to stay on that program and save money in the long run. Don't go away. Aaron will be right back with another look at our Today's Special. Okay, we got a couple more seconds. So you can find your Mary online. You can place your order online at hsn.com. You can also give us a call